And this is actually supposed to be a really short game. Resource operations. UAC resource operations. That's what this level is called. Here we go. Doom. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, you can see it loading over there? Okay, great. I hope you're ready to have fun. I know I am. Know your enemy. Vega. What's going to be around this corner? Zombies or something. And I think these are imps and not zombies. And someone probably complained and they didn't like people being possessed, shooting possessed zombie people, because you're not sure yet if those people can be turned back, so then you don't know if you're murdering them, so they probably just change that way it's less violent in a way. But that just seems like you're looking for some kind of abstract thing to complain about. Like those things were never people to begin
I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices,
I can't
the
really tell
helpful,
if she's a cyborg.
the demons. It's
I think something like that
true.
might be going on.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful.
Like the CEO
You will be the
of
first.
UAC has
You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Something like that. It's all pulled from a list of 100 sci-fi ideas. Or, you would come up with that on your own, too. Auto map. Wow, look at this map. This is exactly like Metroid
I believe
Prime.
in honesty, especially now.
It's not exactly
And
like
what will be your
Metroid
final
Prime,
moments in this
Metroid
world?
Prime was a really long game. This game's not supposed to be so long because the idea is that you can beat it and remember some stuff from your first times, higher difficulties to get better and sheer enjoyment I'm not sure I know they're I haven't really looked into it. This is probably the question that everyone yeah, it's sort of impossible to follow along with all this stuff. Possessed engineers, so there are possessed people. I guess that contradicts the about them being and I think when I reached the game, see if I get any farther because of just like something I couldn't find in this area. And then again, this isn't that fun. I can get stuck right here. You know, like I was telling the guy that was telling me about how awesome the game last time was that I told him I played it, you know, rented it from Redbox, back when Redbox had video. And that you could rent the game. That's not that cool, and then that way I convinced myself psychologically that I saved $60 by not buying that game from renting it. And you know, I don't know if my voice sort of carried a little bit, and now that's why red boxes don't have video games anymore, because they don't help sales. You know, that's also why video game people, you know, back on Xbox 360, they didn't want to do demos for the same reason, because they thought game demos hurt video game sales. And it's just like, I hope that's not true, because you know, I don't know how it works, but the way they worded that sounded really bad, like as if they're just trying to trick children and parents into buying bad video games, so that yeah, they don't have to make do come through content. You know, that's probably not what the intention is, you know. I ordered so long that there's no, you probably, my voice is so groaning that you probably didn't follow the previous paragraph or more, and, yeah. Well, anyway. So they're not supposed to do video game demos. Actually, I got the demo for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and the demo was really good. I got the game, but it's only like a 30-hour game. And then there's gonna be a sequel that finishes the rest of the game, or maybe it's a 4-part series, I don't know, because it ended at Shinra's Headquarters, which at the time is as far as I got in the original, which I think is only a quarter of the way through. And that was the last video game demo I got. So there's that. And, oh yeah, but I heard this game was really good, and I already want to play the sequel. But before beating this game, I'm sort of trying to replay all of the games. And I haven't beaten, I've gotten some parts of the way through the first game, or maybe I accidentally beat hey buddy, that was a lot of dudes. And then as Doom 1 and 2, you're probably gonna want to replay those again on like Hurt Me Plenty, Nightmare, Ultra Violent, whatever the funny named difficulties are. Those used to be like, oh yeah, Doom. So it's just such a famous game, this and Grand Theft Auto. Though Grand Theft Auto has like the best video game sales, I think. Yeah, I wonder who's buying that game. I don't know. Who are its die-hard hardcore fans? Yeah, I barely remember beating Doom 3. If I even did that. Yeah, I don't really like this level. I don't like it because I'm confused. Like, what is all this stuff? I guess this is still like original Doom, though. I don't understand what I'm doing. That could have exploded. Like, isn't this awful? Oh, it looks like you can crawl on that. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh my god. Yeah, and you know, people tell me this game is really good, and it's probably better on the second playthrough. You know what you're doing. You can enjoy shooting and stuff. I know when you're fighting these things, it looks cool. Like right now, it's just giving me a headache. Oh, was that thing just open? I don't even know what I did. You know what game was fun? Dead Space. Let's play Dead Spaces 1, 2, 3. Well, if they go on sale, we'll talk about it. I only ever played the first Dead Space, though I was following it as it came out. They were doing a little comic book mini-series thing, and then they came out with a little animated movie. Yeah, and Dead Space and Doom are pretty similar looking, except one hell, and that's kind of the game. One of those games. And you know me, I'm a really picky player. I'm also kind of obsessive. Like, I don't know anyone else playing as many video games. And then the other people that do play video games, we're all picking different video games to play. And yeah, there's a lot of psychological things to it, a lot of self-hate and stuff, and then you think it's just a huge waste of time. But, you know, I've stopped before, and then once there's streaming, you almost feel like you're accomplishing something by doing it. Yeah, streaming, it's like, I'm willing to pay that price again just to record the whole thing. It's that much cooler. And then you just leave your gameplay through, going on. Yeah. And now, you know, after 4 years or so of doing that, after figuring it out, after seeing someone else doing it, 4 years later, I am now doing the video log commentary. It's also like I'm like intently watching this stuff for the first time. And I'm just doing it to have more video time of me and to just get my voice out more and for a longer amount of time. And then I'm gonna be re-streaming this stuff on Twitch and hopefully Facebook Gaming. Though I still haven't figured out a whole lot, and it's almost like these video games are the dimension I'm coming out of. Yeah, this is the world I'm from before I was born, and it's the world that I will go back to when I die. Got a heavy assault rifle, looking pretty bomb, looking pretty cool. The fun isn't just doing it, it's remembering game pretty hard at this point. Be going over last 4 years of video game play. Worth it. And hopefully stream it all. Do it again. It's like, yep, those are interesting times. Like your hands doing itself again by itself. And then both do this thing. Like we have the same happy memories. Almost like we're the same person. Yeah, pretty freaky stuff. Yeah, and it's funny when you're doing the whole ammo conservation thing. Everything about ammo has some kind of feeling about it. Because you could just have unlimited ammo. Yeah, if the missions were supposed to be really difficult, it would be nicer if they weren't also an endurance challenge, because it's not fun to sit and watch for a long time. You know, one of the things that you don't want to make challenging is watching it, because we're trying to make it look like it's something cool. You know, like, that's where Geometry Wars 2, being good at that game, worked for a little bit, because it was kind of dazzling watching visualize their fireworks. It's almost kind of cool, but at the same time, everyone still just hated video games, especially such an abstract video game, and then it was overly colorful, which not everyone agrees with, like you're fizzing or, on a psychedelic. But, there was also over quick. And now Geometry Wars 3 is just like a complete, you see the people get the good scores and, like, no one's looking cool at it because it's kind of a mess. Yeah. I think this is close to the end of the level. And just wait until the VR goes on. But here is the thing about VR, is that that'll have to be a trade-off for streaming. What would you rather have? VR streaming, you know? Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Because you're not gonna look cool with that VR helmet. Or you look fine, but it's just like, you know, you have to videotape yourself and you'll be talking, you know? Because streaming, you know, I can't even believe they're offering this service because it is nuts. Be able to record yeah, these energy shield guys, I don't really know how to fight them Suit token. Available upgrades. Yeah, well, I hope that, you know, my contribution to video gaming, streaming, all these things, and giving my opinions should just help create a higher quality product, and, you know, then that will result in millions of people being happy all over the world, you know? And there's also the entertainment of watching me do these things. You know, it's a very mild entertainment, but what I keep, for me, if I had a child right now, it's like, these are the things that my son could do to be happier. But yeah, daughters, though. I don't know how much girls enjoy this stuff yet. They seem to be kind of slow on the uptake. And yeah, like recording yourself with this stuff. Really changes the way you feel. And yeah, you know, I just sort of have this unsatisfied sounding voice, and whatever I'm playing, it's gonna sort of sound like that. Even though I do still sort of, you know, I seek these things out still. It actually sucks when you don't enjoy these things as much anymore. And, you know, that started happening when people started talking
Is
down.
pure Argent energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far. Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
They've overrun the adjacent facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged,
oh god, I don't know what this
neither of
guy's
us
saying.
will survive the meltdown.
Stop the meltdown.